Episode 2 of Netflix's Avatar, Hey, The Last Airbender. Well, other than me adjusting hay here for a bit, this one seemed let's say a bit off. Well, let's talk cons first, like I normally do when it comes to shots. It's, well, I'm not saying this was the worst episode. It's just that it just felt a little flat. Of course, right now they are visiting Kyoshi Island in the show. And they actually make this character from the past Avatar, Kyoshi, far more interesting. Well, they don't make her interesting. There's a lot of interest around her from the original cartoon. There was a lot of tell and very little show. So there's a ton of buildup to her. When it comes to a lot of tell and very little show, expectations are astronomical surrounding this character. So much so, headcanon is probably going to be far more interesting than the showrunners can ever do to this character. So it's not really the show's fault, it's my fault. And the original show's fault.
That's a thinker.
I mean, I was hoping that this character that the show is going to do, I was thinking of her like a mixture between a UFC fighter and Mike Tyson with her bending. And I will never get that from this show because they're not in this head. It's one of the scary things when it comes to adaptation, when it comes to words more than show. And again, Kyoshi has a lot of words there. So this is not as much as a con as it is, I'm giving the show leeway, that an excuse that this is not their fault, episode 2. It's more my fault. So, that's my biggest con. It's adaptation, and there's no way they could solve it. So, my fault.
Whoa, didn't see that coming.
And the pro from this episode, I would say Sokka still wins my hilarity, and Iroh, the character, is actually doing good. They're taking a lot more liberties and being far more independent, and they're doing okay. Keyword is okay, but this is a pro section, so it's actually a little better than I was expecting. Yeah, so the con is more on me than it is on the show, and I'll give them that. Yeah, that's the best I can say about episode 2. But let's see what episode 3 can achieve. Wait, my phone. Oops.
Cappuccino already warning Mike about the elbows.